What's going on, guys? Slay by Blade here, and if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I've been pretty sick this week, and I was worried I wasn't going to have an upload in between the top 5s, which I'd feel pretty bad about, but I decided to just dive into a private match because I thought I could handle at least doing that. So I decided to dig up some throwing knife spots for Domination on Warhawk because it's a map that I find myself playing a lot, and I just wanted to find some cool spots for you guys, and I hope you guys will enjoy these and obviously use them to protect some flags. So before we jump into these spots, I just want to clarify that you're going to need strong arm in order to hit any of them, because people made it clear in my knifing survival guide that you're going to want to use strong arm whenever you're going for bank shots and cross maps and stuff like that. So now I have a class for just hitting feeds and whatnot, and I also have a class that's just for throwing knife spots, so I'd recommend you guys making a class separately for that as well. And going right into our first bomb spot, we're going to go for B flag, because I actually have a cool little thing I want to show you guys for A and C last. So in B flag, you're going to stand right behind A flag next to these barrels, and you're just going to push up into that, and all these are straight up, by the way, so you just look straight up and you line your throwing knife up with B, and you're going to get a nice cross map on that, and it lands almost directly on top of the flag, so hopefully you'll be able to pick some guys off with that each time. And now for our throwing knife spot on A flag, you're going to head off to the side of B flag and find this fence, and right next to the fence there's going to be 2 planks of wood that are laying on the ground and they're crossing, and I think that's kind of cool because like X marks the spot. What you do is you just look down and line your crosshair up with that, and then you look straight up and you're going to line your throwing knife up with A flag, and don't worry about hitting the tree branches or anything like that. I was worried about that when I was making the spot, but it goes right through it, and with any luck you should get a nice kill right on top of A flag. And now this is where it gets really cool, using the exact same spot that you used for A flag, looking straight up and looking to your right now, lining it up with C. You're going to be able to toss a straight up throwing knife right there, and it lands in a pretty close vicinity of C flag. Hopefully you'll be able to pick some people off right there. And obviously, you know, that's a really good defensive spot, being able to cover 2 flags from each side of the map with one position. I think that's pretty sick, and you know, with any luck, one of you guys might be able to pull something like this off. And if you did, I'd love to see it because I think that'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, guys, this was just a sick upload, messing around in a private match while I wasn't feeling too hot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys take it easy. Peace.